Hey dancers! So you watched my video about how to manifest your specific dance goal. But now what you are doing, you are keep checking if it is working and if you get the result you want. And that is one of the biggest mindset traps. If you want to know why, stay tuned. Hello creative souls, welcome to this sanctuary where you can transform your dance and soul and speak your authentic voice. I am Chandini, I am a dancer, and today I created the only app, the Temple of Flow, that's going to support the dancers in their mindset, but also how to have their own creative direction, how to lead your dance career completely fully on your terms so that you don't burn out and you truly build a sustainable dance career that looks like you, and also why not build a multiple stream of income. So if you are interested, the link is at the top of the channel. So we started this series about the mindset traps. When you are aware of mindset, you are starting to rewire, to work on it, you are trying to consciously manifest. You maybe already have getting some manifestation. But all of a sudden you start again to look at your 3D reality around you for validation and about, is it really working? Where is my result? I said I wanted to have 100k views on my video. Where it is? This is one of the biggest trap. And I take myself in it because I was there a long time before also. And it still happened to me for some topic I was extremely focused on. Is that we forget that at the moment we check if it is there, we are indirectly assuming that we don't have it. And I remind you that if you want to know again how works mindset and law of assumption and manifestation, you can go back to my playlist that is in the channel when I explain all the fundamentals. But remember, what you assume to be true, what you focus on, what you keep telling yourself, the dominant identity you identify with always manifests. And the 3D is always a lag, is always behind you. The 3D right now reflects your whole assumption. So if by watching it, you are thinking like, oh, I didn't got the views, mean it's not working, then you are just going back in the older story. In manifestation is very simple on the concept. You have it or you don't have it. There is no in between. Either you have it, either you don't have it. This is exactly in the science what they explain with the Schrödinger cat. The cat is either alive or dead. Both possibilities exist, both possibilities are selectable, but both cannot exist in the same time. You cannot have and not have in the same time. So you have to position in the identity of, yes, I have it. So when you are checking the 3D to see, oh, did I got the views? Means you don't have it. You are in the identity of, no, I don't have it. So let's say you are trying to manifest a specific goal, and for this video, I can use multiple examples, but for example, it can be signing more students in your dance school, being booked at a specific festival, having that rhythm opportunity falling in your lap, or it can be manifesting a certain number of views. Whatever you want works for everything. How it looks like when you are checking the reality to see if it's working. It looks like that you are looking for evidence in your 3D, like, it's working. Is it there? This is what you are doing. It's like, for example, you post the video. And after 1 hour, you're like, oh, I'm wondering how much views is there. Did I got the 100k views I was manifesting in? And you go look at your video. You see a certain number. Let's say it's not 100k. And you're like, it's not there. Guess what you are going to manifest? It can look like you look for sign. For example, like, you are talking to this festival organizer and they start to say like, yeah, I like your video, it's nice. And then you are thinking, is it a sign that my manifestation is working? Is it a sign that they are going to book me for the festival? I don't know. It can look like you react to the absence of evidence, exactly like I said, you post your video and you go look after an hour. And when you see it's not the number you want, you react, aka, Oh, it's not there. No, not yet. I don't have it yet. I hope I will have it by tonight. What if it doesn't work? No, I don't really think it's possible to make that much number of views just like that. I don't even have that many followers. You start to make a story about why you don't have it and why you're maybe not gonna have it. It can look like also when you are in your life, you do your usual things, and all of a sudden you stop and you feel like, I feel like nothing had changed. It's still the same reality. I'm still the same person. So you re-identify with your past self. So all of that, all your state of mind, it's an identity with what you identify right now, with which narrative. And again, why we do that is because we have big difficulties to really handle uncertainty. Our brain does not like uncertainty. I'm telling you. Our ego mind, it does not like it. How? Because he is a predictable machine. This is how it thrives, by predicting, and especially he wants to always be right. So you imagine now we are telling like, oh, we are going to trust uncertainty. Your mind is like, the fuck, you're mad or what? You lose yourself or what? No way. We need predictable. We need certainty. So this is why by telling you won't have it, the brain feels better because it's like, it's predictable. We already live that. It's predictable. I know it's familiar. I can predict, so I feel safe. Even though it's not what you want at all. This is where your mind is tricking you. So you look for evidence because you are searching for relief. Because you're like, oh, if at least I have this single proof it's working, I will feel better, I will relax, I will start to believe, I will start to trust. And no, because it works backward. It does not work like that. It works that first you being in trust, identifying with it, and then evidence will follow. And that, I know, it's so tricky for our mind, especially on topic that has so much importance to us, that we are batting in it every day. Like, it's sometimes easier to manifest something that's not close to us, that's, there is less emotional engagement, and something you don't engage with every day. But when you want to manifest, like, let's say, you post a video every day, and you want a certain number of views, then you are every day facing your reality. That's showing you the opposite. So it's not harder to manifest. It's harder for your brain to accept it because it keeps showing you the opposite. So it needs a lot of discipline from yourself and dedication about, okay, I understand how works law of assumption. I need to detach from the 3D and to stop to pay attention to it, to stop to give it credit that it is real. That's it. You cannot that will be a topic for another video, but ignoring does not mean like you close your eyes and you shut down and like, no, it's not there. For some things I do that, to be honest, because it's fine. It's not a big topic, so I can do that. But for some topic, it's there in front of your mind, so you just have to say, no, I have decided it's like that. I know that I see that right now, but no, I have decided. I have already decided. I am already this person. I already have this. I already have that. This is where you will become very strong at manifesting. Because this is the thing. Manifestation always works. If you say it does not work for me, then you manifest it doesn't work for you. Manifestation does not depend on you to believe it's true or no. It exists. It's the same like gravity. You believe in gravity or no, it exists. You believe or not, the Earth is not a flat planet. You believe it or not. This is how it is. The planet is a certain way. So you believe it or not that there is a planet that exists at I don't know how much hundred of millions light years of us. You believe it or not, it will exist without you having to validate it. It's a physical, scientific law. It exists. Quantum physics exists, whether you are aware of it, whether you know it exists, whether you believe it or not, it always works. So that means when you start to be consciously manifesting, you cannot say that, oh, but it doesn't work for me. Manifestation is not real. Hello. By saying that, you are manifesting all the proof in your reality coming to tell you that it does not work. Let's take an example. Let's say you try manifestation and you say that, oh no, it's not working for me. And you will start to make research on internet to see like, is it really real or no? And then you will start to find testimonial of people who are saying like, oh, it didn't work for me, it's full of bullshit, it's a lie, don't believe it, people, it's a lie. That is itself your manifestation. This is your manifestation of you not believing in it. So your reality has to show you right. Always, whatever you think, you assume to be true, you repeat, you identify with, has to be displayed in your reality, has to prove you right. So what is going to happen? You are going to get all the proof that manifestation doesn't work. But that itself is the proof that manifestation work. You get my point? So to tell you that when you check, you are manifesting, it's not there, you don't have it. In the sense like you are reinforcing that all the dominant state you have. Because here is the thing, it's like, yeah, I know I look stupid right now. It's like you have two glasses, okay? One glass has little oil down. I should really do the real experience to you in camera. And the other, it's full of water. And in this one, you have little oil. Let's say that the oil, both glass, I'll make it simple. Both glasses are full of oil, full of water. The oil represents you all the sticky identity that you have for a decade, 2 decades, all your life, okay? And you have water. Water is your new story. Your new identification of you are always successful, things always work out for you, you are so lucky, you are everything you want, okay? The aim is to replace the oil. But like you know, oil and water doesn't really mix. So the aim is to replace it. So the old identity is still dominant in you, it still exists. Okay? This is why you keep manifesting your reality, even if it's lag, it still manifests the same one. You start to pour water. The oil is not going to go immediately. It will, for some identification that are very strong and meaning, because there is many things you can manifest within minutes, hours, a day. I do that all the time because it's not a strong identification we have, so it's fine. Like, for example, a parking spot or seeing a pink car or just like, could be anything. It depends on your concept. For example, me, I see a bill, I don't like it, and I'm like, no, it must be a mistake. And within hours, they found out that, oh, we made a mistake. I do that all the time. Or getting free stuff like free fridge. That's one of my specialty. So it depends on you. But if you have a strong sticky tag and labeling about something in your reality about yourself, it will take a lot of new story, aka water, to replace it, overflow this oil and throwing out until there is less oil left than water. The aim is not that you replace 100% of your thought. It's about your identification are always the same, aka the new story. Opposing thought, doubt will always come. That's your brain biology. It will always be there. It will never disappear. What will change is that you don't identify with it anymore and you will tell them like, this is bullshit. No, I know, it's fine, it's gonna work in my favor. No, you are saying bullshit. This is the difference. So this is why I'm saying what manifests is your dominant identity. Dominant. The one you return the most of the time. Knowing that there is an older one you have to dissolve because it's a little sticky. So this is why it takes a lot of repetition. This is why it takes you to don't keep switching identity. Because, and I've done that a lot, when you keep switching identity, you keep reinforcing the old one. Because one day you are in the new one, next day in the old, in the new, in the old, in the new. So since the new it's already installed in your brain, it reinforces it. You know? When the new one is still something foreign, it's still something you don't experience. So it needs more repetition to remove this one. So the only way to insert this new software in your mind, like you do a big update in your computer or on your phone, you see, we always need to reboot and restart to reinstall. You have to do the same with you. It's like once you have decided this is your identity, no matter what you see in front of you. And when I say that, I say it first degree, like really first meaning. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, you don't change your identity. You don't make it doubt the new story you have chosen for yourself. Let's say, you want your 100k views on your video. You are posting 1 video, 2 video, 3 videos. You have posted 20 video and you still don't have the 100k view. You have to still say, I have the 100k view. I don't give a fuck. I still have it. And in those moments, by not reverting back to the old story of, it's not working, I still don't have it. By you sticking to still choosing the same identity, this is what is going to manifest. Because it means there is still oil showing from your old identity that's reflected in your tree, but also the 3D is like. So maybe right now you poured enough water, your new identity will manifest, but because 3D is like, maybe it will appear tomorrow, the next day, or when you will post in 3 or 5 video. This is why. And the problem is like, when we waver in the sense that we switch back identity. Oh, now I have it. You are all the day like, oh, yes, I have it. I'm so excited. Then you see the numbers in front of your face and you're like, I don't have it. Okay, I have it. You know, when you acknowledge it's not there, you reinforce the older one. So sometimes you get result, sometimes you feel you lose it, sometimes you get result, sometimes it's the opposite, and it's always like that. Because that's the reflection of your identity that keep reverting. So to say, manifestation always works, but when you check your outside reality to see if it's working, you're out of the state of having it. Because you are checking, do I have it? Do I have it? Is it there? Is it true? No. You become that delusional person who lives in their bubble and think like, I don't care. Even if I see 300 views on my video, I know I have 100k. And you don't need to tell people. I mean, like, it's just between you and you in your head. You don't have to act weirdly in your reality. I mean, like, when I am alone, I act like weird, but I mean, like, in front of people, you don't have to say anything. No one will know you're delusional. You just stay in your head. It doesn't matter, because anyways, all your identity, all your reality has been built for what you entertain in your mind. So now I'm telling you that this method works because you have done your entire life like that. You just need to assume the best for you. And we have so much more facilities to assume the worst because it feels more credible than assume the best for us. You see how your mind is fucked up? You see how our mind, and me included, is so much tuned to this familiarity of failure, of it's not happening, or being unlucky, or we always have to manage problems. Because it's just a software we know too much well. We have the same software. There was never any update. Imagine it's like the first time you got your computer, you still have the same Windows 20 years after in the same... Like, no. It's just because you didn't update it. And once you will have update, you will see that it will be easier for you to conceive that, no, actually, I'm always lucky, everything works in my favor, I'm not going to worry for that. Because it will become your default program. So when you check, you are in the identity of waiting. Is it happening? Is it not happening? Wanting confirmation, or being in the identity of, I am trying to manifest, but I don't get the result. Everything is in identification. So you are always persisting in the story. And I'm asking you, in which story are you persisting most? You have it or you don't have it? So how to handle if all of a sudden you have urge to check, or you didn't want to check, but boom, the 3D reality is putting in front of your fucking face that it's the opposite of what you want. How you handle that? First, acknowledge. Always remember, okay, I don't like it. I am having a huge trigger. I'm feeling sad, angry, whatever emotion. I understand that what I'm seeing right now is my past identity. It's just a sticky oil. So since I stay dedicated to pour water, this shit will go anyway. So acknowledge what you see is not the truth. It's the truth of your past programming. From there, return to your identity. You have the choice. Either you ignore it completely, it has even showed up in your face and you're like, oh, it's amazing, I got amazing news. Sometimes I do that. Or you just acknowledge, okay, I don't like it, but it means nothing. It means nothing. It's gone. I don't care. It's gone. Even though you feel the emotion. You don't suppress the emotion. You control the narrative. I'm sorry. You return to your identity. AKA, no, I have decided. This is why I decide. This is my story now. This is not happening. This is my life is this. My life is that. I have this. I have this. You return to your head to that. To I have decided. And I'm not going to waver just because I saw this shit in front of my head. And tell yourself, okay, right now, if I have the things, if I have these 10K views in my video, will I be worried that right now I just see 20 views? You will be like, no, because I know the 100K views are coming anyway. I always have them. So it's like I already have it. I don't care. Now it's showing me 20 views. Yeah, in 1 hour it will be 100K. You don't change the story. And if you will, the person who always have 100K views on like normality for you, as bare minimum, you will see 10 views. You won't be worried because you will know like, yeah, it will come after. Because anyways, I always make the 10K, 100K views. You expect that to happen. So if you see the opposite for a moment, you don't care. You're like, yeah, okay, today it's slow. It will come tomorrow. You won't care. You won't be spiraling. Oh my God, what I did wrong. Maybe it's not the right video. And what it happened? What if I never get again all this 100K? You won't be thinking like that. So always put yourself back in the what I will be thinking. If the things I want is my normal life each and every day, non-negotiable, it's not even a topic. Like, imagine something else in your life that's not a topic. Like, for example, what I can say. Like, let's say you have a cat, and your cat is always nice with you. Like, always, he never bites you. It's the sweetest cat you have ever. It's not because one day you will call your cat and he won't come to you, or he will just go back in another room. You won't be thinking, oh, what if my cat doesn't like me? What if my cat is angry at me? What if he starts to be violent? What if he starts to beat me? You won't be thinking that. It's not even a question. Your cat is nice. He just wants to go in the other room. It's not a topic. In the same way, you have to treat your reality from the perspective of that person who already have that things as normal, as it's everyday like that. It's not a miracle. It's just everyday like that. And choose a self-trust. I know it can be the tricky part, especially when we get extremely emotional, but trust yourself more than what you see. Because you create your reality, so you have to trust yourself. Yes, you are allowed to want what you want, and you are not crazy for wanting it. You should not give up because your reality is showing you otherwise, because it's just a mirror, it's just reflecting you. So trust yourself in that. Trust yourself in you wanting this desire. There is a reason. If you have this desire, means it's already possible in another timeline, or you already have it somewhere else. But I mean, like, trust yourself in this. Trust more than what you see. I know our 3D reality, it's trigger all our 5 senses. We can see, we can hear, we can smell, we can touch it, I don't know. You know what I mean? You can taste it, but truly, it's not as real as you think. Reality is malleable. Yes, right now it's real. Like, for example, if I just take my slipper, it's real. I can touch it. You see, I can smell it. But I'm not gonna eat it. But I mean, I can. It's grounded reality, But does not mean this will stay forever. Does not mean if tomorrow I want a new pair of slippers, I'm gonna buy it. End of story. It's not a topic. I'm not going to think, what if I have this slipper for lifelong? What if one day I don't have it? I would like to have another slipper. No, I just fucking go get another slipper. So it's real right now, but does not mean it will be real tomorrow. Because if you change your identification, then you reshape your reality. If I have decided that I'm going to have another slippers, and I stick to this decision, I will have another slippers. The same way you should treat your desire. Always remember how the law of assumption works. What helped me the most triggering time, because I am a logical person, what saved me, my safety net, is remembering the logics of the physics of the law of assumption. Law of assumption is whatever you assume to be true, you repeat, you make your dominant identification, will manifest. So if you fucking stick to it, it will manifest. This is what saved me in moments where I feel triggered as shit, when I feel giving up, when I feel like very bad to say. And another things you can do when you have this urge or you feel triggered by your reality, it's just like distract yourself. Truly, your brain is the most distractible things, because as long as you focus on something, your brain feed it and it makes it like a huge deal. We all experience that. Why there is some moment it feels like those 10 minutes, they are the longest in your life, and sometimes there is 2 hours, they go straight like that. Let's say when you have a good moment with your friend, you go to movie or you go shopping, you feel the day went so fast. But the days you are sad, you feel like each and every minute it's a nightmare in your life. Because it's how our brain keep attention and focus on what? This is why good moment goes fast and the uncomfortable moment feels very long. It's just our brain interpretation of time. This is why time also can look like an illusion, because we don't perceive time all the time in the same way. So distract your brain. If something right now is triggering you and you feel like pushing harder is not helping, distract yourself. Cut from it. Go take a walk. Watch a movie. Go make yourself a coffee. Go make a round in your house. Go see your pet. Be back in the present moment, or just sit down, look around you, and name the object you see in the room. That will distract your brain. That will drop the pressure and the emotion, and then you will be capable to take back your narrative without feeling like it's a World War III in your head. So I hope this video has been very useful, and if you are really serious about working your mindset and really have all the tools and the guide to really have this strong mindset that will help you to manifest everything you want in your dance career, you must enter the Temple of Flow. This is my app, the only app that is created right now on the market to support your mindset top to bottom, plus your artistic direction, your branding, your positioning in your dance career, so that you can create a sustainable dance career when you really have everything you want. You don't have to hustle like a motherfucker to get it. And really, mindset is the biggest part of this app. This is what it teaches you mainly. And really, step by step, there is challenge to help you to have this disruptive part of your old identity. So if you're interested, the link is at the top of the channel, and there is a huge free part. So you can enter without having to log in. You can start to discover it, listen, and if you could like it, you can always join my membership. So I hope this video has been very useful. If you have any question, any concern, you can drop it below. Thank you to being here. Thank you for helping this channel to grow. And I see you again next week.